Today, millions around the world are expected to march in solidarity with Gaza. That's according to the organizers of Shut It Down for Palestine. The day of action comes as the Israeli government is planning to launch a full-scale invasion of Rafah before the start of Ramadan. That's March 10th. It's next Sunday. Now, the demonstration's also coming as we learned the first vessel to be struck by Yemen's Houthis rebels has sunk in the Red Sea after days of taking on water. Robert Sherman is live in Tel Aviv. I'm seeing the video of that sunken ship. Robert, what are we learning here?
Well, it's just a reminder that there's consequences to all of this activity that is going on in the Red Sea here, Hena. We've seen several ships being hit by missiles in the past, others that have come under fire. But this is the first time that we've seen a ship go down as a result of it. And it's important to remember about 10% of all global shipping goes through the Red Sea. So this is an essential corridor for international trade. But this ship was actually hit back on February 18th, has been taking on water for days, finally going underneath the surface as a result of all of this. All of this is happening as you still have this finger pointing going on behind the scenes here between Israel and the Palestinians over this incident involving aid trucks inside of the Gaza Strip, which led to the death of dozens of Palestinians as a result here. And it's really shining the spotlight on the humanitarian situation in Gaza. This took place in northern Gaza, where it's more difficult to get aid to. As a result, more people are hungry. 1 in 4 Gazans are estimated to be one step away from famine, according to the United Nations. So there is now a renewed focus on stopping civil order from decaying any more than it already has. President Biden coming out and announcing that the U.S. will start parachuting in humanitarian aid soon. This is what he had to say.
In the coming days, we're going to join with our friends in Jordan and others in providing airdrops of additional food and supplies. We're going to insist that Israel facilitate more trucks and more routes to get more and more people the help they need. No excuses, because the truth is, aid flowing to Gaza is nowhere nearly enough. Now, it's nowhere nearly enough. Innocent lives are on the line.
You heard the president mention Jordan. This is what the Jordanians have been doing in recent days. They've been loading up these planes that you see here and dropping aid out of the back so that it parachutes to the ground in Gaza. That effectively circumvents the process that is typical for getting aid into Gaza, in which it's driven in by truck through the Kerem Shalom and Rafah crossings in the south. But again, that means that it's more difficult to get aid into northern Gaza, where some of the fighting has made it more difficult in order to get aid there. And I think the big thing to take away, Hennis, is that this is an abrupt change in American policy to effectively circumvent the mechanisms that Israel has put in place to get aid into Gaza, the U.S. taking matters into its own hands. Hena?
Do you think this is threatening the ongoing negotiations for a ceasefire deal, Robert?
Well, that is the growing sentiment, and that is the general consensus, is that, I mean, everything is fragile as is, Hena. It's been so hard to get a deal together up until this point. So the thinking is that anything that can throw them off would be problematic. Now, that being said, it's not as if we were that close to a deal to begin with. You see these non-starters between Israel and Hamas that neither side has been able to bridge so far. Namely, Israel does not want to withdraw troops from the Gaza Strip in order to get a hostage deal together. So that's a gap that still needs to be bridged, and there's no indication how that's going to happen. Hena?
Robert in Tel Aviv, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.